I've been at my place since 2007.
Hello. My hair's in the air. Do you see that?
It's cute. It's like alfalfa.
It's very alfalfa. It's the 15-minute morning show podcast. We have Scotty B in the other room.
Hello.
In this room, we've got Gandhi, and we've got Scary.
What up?
And there's Garrett. There's Garrett right there. Hi, Garrett.
Hello.
Here's Danielle.
Hello.
And her new gold microphone, by the way.
Here it
Yes!
is.
And here's Straight Nate next to me. And here we go.
You're not talking into your mic.
What?
I couldn't hear you much because you were talking away from your microphone.
We'll turn up your speakers.
Oh.
Okay.
Here, what was your question?
Does everybody know who Alfalfa is?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I
Was.
do.
Or was?
When he died?
He's been dead.
Yeah.
You know how he died?
No.
Got killed in a knife fight.
He did not.
Alfalfa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
alfalfa.
Little innocent alfalfa?
Yeah, he owed somebody money, or somebody owed him money, came to collect or went to collect, and he's dead. In a knife fight.
You're talking about like the original.
The original
Oh,
Alfalfa.
Okay.
The guy
'Cause
with
there's
the-
a movie that came out in like the 90s.
The Black and
Rascals.
The hair that's stuck up.
The original, what was it called?
Little
Our
Rascals.
Gang.
Our
Yeah.
Gang, Little Rascals, whatever. That was back in the 1930s.
Yeah.
What happened to the other guy? Do you know?
I think
They're all dead.
Well,
probably.
no. Like the knife fight that Alfalfa got.
I'm assuming he's probably dead too at this point. Whether or not he went to jail, I don't know.
But in the
This
moment,
time
you
he
got
was shot.
Shot. Maybe shot.
If he was smart, he would have cut off Alfalfa's little hair thing and waited till eBay came around.
Over
Scotty.
$50.
What?
This is sad. He was shot over $50.
But what year was that? $50 meant a lot more back then.
And it happened on January 21st, 1959.
Oh.
Carl Alfalfa Switzer was shot to death in an argument over a $50 debt owed him by his former partner in the big game hunting business. What? Ew.
Alfalfa was shooting elephants in Africa?
What? This is terrible.
Okay, well.
Thanks a lot, Nate.
Just letting you know what happened to our gang. And then the other kid, Robert Blake, he murdered somebody too.
Yes, he did.
I went to that restaurant. You know about Robert Blake, right? Killed
I
his
know
wife.
the name, but I don't know the story.
Oh my God, what a great story that is. Robert Blake went to that restaurant in Studio City or North Hollywood.
in L.A. somewhere.
And went back out to the car with his wife. And somebody came by and shot my wife. I didn't do it.
Oops.
Oh, not me.
And he did it.
And he did.
And he was in our gang as well.
Yeah.
Who was
So
he?
they really were some hoodlums,
Wait,
these
who?
little rascals.
Robert Blake was an actor.
Who was he in our gang?
He was the little kid.
Stinky or
What was the difference? What was the difference between Little Rascals and Our Gang? Why did it change?
I
think Little Rascals were the kids, and the name of the show was Our Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I made that
Okay.
up.
Makes sense. I believed it.
I don't know. I have no clue.
They were hooligans.
Scary and I used to watch that on Channel 11 after school.
Oh, my God.
In 1959?
No, but it was
Oh
a repeat.
my God, man.
It was a repeat
How
for
old
years.
are
For
you?
years until I think Bill Cosby bought the collection and then put it in a vault, never to be seen again.
Yeah, because of the depiction of buckwheat, right?
Because of Buckwheat. Yep, one of
Absolutely.
the characters on that show.
Yeah. Was it Lively 11?
The
11 Alive.
11 Alive.
11 Alive.
11
Picks,
Alive.
picks.
Yes.
Oh
How many
my
times
God.
can you say picks and win money?
Oh.
It's Pix 11. Let's move on. No one knows what we're talking
Nobody knows.
about. Even people from New York don't know because most people that know this stuff are dead because it's old stuff. Hey, what an interesting show. We had one guest and one guest only, Tattoo Bob,
Yeah.
who did this beautiful portrait of me on the pizza box.
That is so
Where's it going?
It's going in our green room so all the stars can see that when they come check in
I
for
love
their interview.
how he said he felt this was like his most lifelike, real one yet.
I love it.
He's not wrong.
It's a serious pose.
It looks like you're on a bender.
You look quite gaunt.
I know. I'd love to be that thin again.
No.
And you had a great idea because you really need to showcase that it is, in fact, a pizza box. You want to open it up and make
Yes.
it a full display.
Yeah, I'm going to open it up, make it 2 panels.
But make sure it never winds up upside down or the cleaning people will throw it out.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we have to mount that on the wall.
He drew my phone tap character,
This is Miss Moshkalopoulos.
Miss Moshkalopoulos.
We've never seen her before.
No, and now I will never unsee her. This is how I will picture her from now on. I think
We
it's so
love
cool.
her.
Yeah.
And what other ones do you have over there? Anyone? I think I took.
I love the Uncle Johnny one. I think
that's
it
good.
looks.
That looks good.
Looks just like
Yeah,
Yeah, it
exactly.
does.
Wait, you know what? Gandhi pointed out something interesting about every single portrait from Tattoo Bob.
Yes.
Except for that one of me because my mouth is closed.
Right.
Tell her what it is.
So we figured out what makes them look so striking. And apparently when you draw people, you are not supposed to actually draw every single tooth.
But he
and
does.
he makes sure he includes every single tooth, top and bottom. They're all there, which is why you end up looking like this, which is a little, unhinged in that.
Drawing every
Kinda
tooth.
scary.
It is
Yeah.
kind of like a psycho thing. I love that. Anyway, we love Tattoo Bob.
Look, he drew us all as South Park characters.
I like those.
I love how Scotty B's the one that always dies. What's the one that always
Kenny.
dies?
Kenny.
You're
He
Kenny.
made Elvis as Mr. Mackey.
Yeah, you're Mr.
That's great.
Mackey. Oh, there's
Georgia
yeah.
Bad.
So that was our guest today. We may not have another guest all week. He may be the last one, right?
Possibly.
Possibly. And that's fine.
Yeah.
We had so many guests last week when you weren't here, Danielle.
I
and so
know.
we're tired. We were ready to take a nap.
I wish there was one this week that you could have taken from last week and pushed to this week, but whatever.
Well, we didn't. How's that new gold microphone?
I
treating
love
you?
it. It's so lovely. People are making fun of me from the way that I was holding it in the video that we posted. I'm like so delicate with it, but I think a lot of people also are thinking other things.
Looked like Dictal.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
It was very phallic. Anyone else with something they want to share with the class?
I'm curious to see what's inside Danielle's old microphone. All the little particles that.
Oh, it's
sickest.
nasty.
It's all lipstick too.
That's
Is
not
it?
good.
No,
Oh, this
actually,
is it.
Garrett's talking into
Oh,
it.
hello. Now it's like I'm making out with
Can you
Danielle.
can you get a close up of that?
It's so
Deanna?
gross.
Oh, there's some nasty
That's
stuff
that's
in there.
lipstick from
There's the lipstick. I see that.
and
Wait,
food.
you put your mouth on it?
I guess sometimes like your face bumps into it.
And you spit.
every now and then. You spit.
and
Yeah.
there's food particles in there.
I mean, it's 28. How many years, Scary? 20.
27 years
It's like a
old.
it's like a colander.
This is a pretty good point because the other day I cleaned out the filter on my dishwasher.
Right.
Disgusting.
You got to clean that out a
These
lot.
have never been cleaned out.
Wait, we have filters on our dishwashers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that either.
In
Where,
the bottom of the dishwasher.
Food gets stuck
What?
in there. You got to empty it.
where is that?
in the
On the
bottom.
bottom.
The bottom floor. You see this thing? You just pull it up and it's like
Oh, shoot. I'm going to do that as soon as I
There's-
get home.
You twist and lift.
you could make a whole new
Also-
soup with that stuff.
I've been at my place since 2007.
Oh, damn. Mine's,
And do you know if you have a front loading washing machine, there's a little hose that every once in a while you have to drain out. Otherwise, everything will flood.
And did you actually take out the filter as well? Because
Yes, there were socks in there.
let me just tell you.
That's where socks go.
I will
Why are you
never
yelling?
Sorry.
buy
He's
a
excited.
front-loading washing machine again.
What?
Because
Why?
it is so hard to clean it and keep the black,
Yeah,
moldy,
all the
crappy-
smegma gets down there.
Ew,
That
and
whole
no
thing.
matter
Oh, the
what
hole?
you do,
Smegma.
no matter how many times
Soap
you,
smegma.
no matter how many times you clean it, no matter how many times you look on the internet and try to find ways to fix it, you cannot fix it 100%. Never again, front loader. Never
You know what I
again.
I
do?
agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
did the old speed queen.
I
Yeah.
take a dish towel,
Yeah.
and as soon as the load is done, I put the dish towel in so it soaks up the water, and then it.
Well,
clean
where
out that-
were you
you-
when I needed you?
Clean out that goop.
What
Yeah.
else should I be cleaning and replacing that I didn't think of?
Everything.
teeth.
Also, the
Your
filter on your
toothbrush.
dryer. You got to clean that out.
The
That'll
dryer?
start a
Yeah,
fire.
the lint.
Oh,
The lint
yeah,
trap,
yeah.
that I do, yeah.
No,
have to.
not
No.
just the lint trap. You got to
in the back.
disassemble it and go in the back and clean out the.
That's
vent.
what catches on fire
That's what
sometimes.
catches on fire.
How do you disassemble it and go in the
You
back?
can. There's a couple of screws you take out. I did mine this past weekend.
Oh,
I
these
vacuumed out
fire
a
You can
wow.
hire.
I mean, it was-
Get a super
Get
from your
somebody to-
building
Oh,
and
I
pay
gotta
him.
talk
Yeah.
to the husband
Do you
about
clean
this.
out your air filters in your place?
That gets changed once a year. But I never cleaned out my oven because I'm afraid I'll start a grease fire. That thing's scary.
By the way-
and it goes to 1,000 degrees.
And if you have anything that has a water filter, you might not even know that there's a water filter. And if you don't change it, it will explode.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me, and I flooded my entire basement. Didn't know there was a water filter. It was there for 15 years.
Also on all your spigots, or not spigots, but the thing the water comes out of.
Yes, the faucet.
Faucet. A lot of them have little filters on them. You have to turn the screen to unscrew it and clean
I
it
wonder
out.
what's living in there.
Also, another thing you should do is go flush your toilet, hold it so it doesn't fill with water, pour some white vinegar in there, and then flush it again. You'll see all sorts of brown, black shit come out from the.
Oh my God, it's like a salad dressing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So gross.
Yeah, we're living in just mountains of paramecium
Yeah.
and bacteria.
Did you guys see the story about that girl who didn't clean out the straw in her water bottle for 3 years?
Tell them that story.
3 years. She was getting sick and she couldn't figure out what was going on. She had stomach issues. She just never felt well. She was tracking her food. She was tracking all kinds of different things. And one day her sister said, "That water bottle that you drink out of all the time, have you ever cleaned the straw?" She said no. Looked inside the straw. There was black mold caked inside the straw.
Oh.
So she would wash the water bottle and just never wash the straw because she thought, oh, it's just water that I'm drinking. Nothing could possibly happen.
Ew.
But it mixes with your saliva and then it sits there. She was getting sick. It was so gross.
Ugh.
I'll show you pictures.
I'm gonna
No.
vomit.
No, I don't want to know.
Fine.
We're just gross.
But
We're
then
gross
this is
people.
my question. Don't regular pipes have some type of mold in them
Sediment.
then too?
Yeah. Actually,
sure.
if
Are you sure?
well, it depends on how your water is. If you have hard water, There's like calcium deposits. I mean, it depends on the water. If you're on well water, it's going to be worse. It just really depends on the water where you're at.
This conversation's making me
Yeah.
sad.
This just
Very,
took a,
very
this took a
depressing.
turn.
Scary and I are going home and like ripping things to
I
shreds.
know. I swear to God, I have a punch list of things I got to take care of that I never even worried about.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
you're-
you need a handyman.
I
Pull
do.
up the little grate on your shower and look down in there.
Oh no!
No, don't. I cut my finger one time doing that.
They
You
give
were
you a little
trying to-
tool for whatever.
All right, well,
That wasn't your
can we just
finger.
end this conversation.
No, this has been very helpful. Baby,
It
Scary didn't
is.
even know that there was a filter in a dishwasher.
There's
now
got
you
to
know.
be. There's got to be people watching and listening that had
Yeah.
no clue about any of this.
I know, but now they do. Thank God for us. Can we get out of here now?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.